We are taking the multiple choice questions in artificial intelligence. Which of the following option is used to build complex sentences in knowledge representation? So we will take the atomic sentences and we'll make a complex sentences. The answer is connectives. The B is the correct answer. So complex sentence doesn't mean that it is a complex sentence in English. It is just that combining the atomic, using the connectives and making like the propositional logic and making a complex sentence. So this is how you see the connectives being used to make a complex sentences from the combination of atomic sentences using the connectives. So the answer here is B. Complex, as I said, it is not very hard. That is, it has to have meaning also. Automatic reasoning tool, ART. So this is used in Lisp machine. Lisp is what? List processing. It's a programming language. So ART or AR, this is used in Lisp. If according to the hypothesis, the result should be positive, but in fact it is negative, then it is known as. So this question can be asked in different ways. So let me tell you about these four, what these are. The answer is B, that is false positive hypothesis. So just understand this first, that whatever we have measured or perceived, if it is true, and in reality it is true, what you have thought is what it is. That is correct. That is, if somebody said you have passed the exam, and you see you are passed, so that is correct. Now, what is about false? Somebody said that you have failed in the exam and you checked, it was false. That is, you have passed in the exam. So basically false and false, that is negative becomes a positive. So positive becomes a positive. So this is always true is true and false is true. But what about true and this false negative and false positive? So when you measure that something is true, in reality that is false. That is false positive. That is, your test came as being pregnant, but you are a man. That is called false positive. But when we talk about this type 2 error, that is false negative, that is, you have assumed something to be false and actually it is true. So that is called as false, that is false negative. So you are pregnant, but she is definitely pregnant. The report is saying she is not pregnant. So these are the four things you have to know about the hypothesis. A hybrid Bayesian network consists of. So Bayesian, this is coming from probability. So hybrid always this word is combination of two words or multiple. So hybrid here is about discrete and continuous variable. So discrete and continuous means what? Discrete means specific values. Continuous means the value which vary in a way. That is, this is a frequency. So if you take just some part of the frequency, some points in the frequency, that will be discrete. But a frequency is basically a continuous data. So the hybrid Bayesian network contains both discrete and continuous variables. The process of capturing the inference process as single inference rule is known as. So here the answer is GMP, the process of capturing the inference process as single inference rule. So that is GMP, as I said, generalized modus ponens. That is GMP. Now we are not going to the detail of this GMP, but for all inferences, the single inference rule can be used, which is called general modus ponens. It is said to be the lifted version of modus ponens. So what is the generalized modus ponens? This is GMP, and see how this is quite obvious. In one line you will understand. P implies Q and P is asserted to be true. P is implying Q and P is also true or asserted to be true. So what does it mean? It means Q must be true. Because P is implying Q and P is asserted to be true. So Q must be true. Which process makes two different logical expressions look identical? So logical expressions we are talking about, and or not. So which process make two different logical expressions look identical? The answer is unification. So process that make logical expression identical is unification, and the goal is to match the premise of implication so that conclusion can be derived. Which algorithm take two sentences as input and returns a unifier? So this algorithm, as the name is also suggesting, unification, unifier. So the answer is unify algorithm. It is unify algorithm. So it takes two atomic sentences and return a unifier. So this is used for the unification process. Unifier. Unify algorithm. This is the answer. C is the correct option. The PEAS in the task environment is about. So this PEAS is standing for performance. B is the answer. Performance, environment, actuator, and sensors. So when we talk about this PEAS, let us take an example here. We are talking about an automated driving car or an automated taxi. So when we talk about performance measure, safety will be there, destination, the profits, the legality, whether it is comfortable or not. What will be the environment for taxi? The roads, streets, freeway, traffic, pedestrians, and the weather, of course. Whether it is raining or snowing. Then actuators, whether we have steering, accelerator, brake, horn, speaker or display. These are actuators for the automated taxi. Sensors, of course, we need to have camera, sonar, GPS, odometer, engine sensor, because no one is sitting here. So the machine has to take action on the basis of these sensors. So this is the PEAS of or in the task environment. In state space, the set of actions for a given problem is expressed by the. So the answer is B, successor function that takes current action and returns the next state. So this is taking the current action, it is taking the next state, and this is the successor function we are talking about. So this in state space, the set of action for a given problem is expressed by this. In which search problem, to find the shortest path, each city must be visited only once. So whenever we have a city problem in computer science, we always deal with the classical problem. One of them is the traveling salesman problem. So TSP, this is a very classical problem, as I just suggested. The answer is D. So this TSP or traveling salesman problem is about finding the shortest possible route to visit each city only once and returning the origin city when the list of all cities and distances between each pair of cities is given. So you can only visit once. You have to cover all the cities, and because traveling salesman problem is also talking about resources, that is shortest path also should be there, and resource efficiency should also be there. But basically it is about not visiting the city again, only once. That is shortest possible route, traveling salesman problem, TSP. Okay. There are more problems like this, right? In the TSP problem of n cities, the time taken for traversing all cities without having a prior knowledge of the length of the minimum tour will be, because we don't have any knowledge of any length. So without any knowledge, it will be order of n factorial, because n factorial is a very big number as far as complexity is concerned. So this is an idea I have given. But the TSP problem of n cities, order of factorial n. Web crawler is an example of. So web crawler, you might have seen spiders and cockroaches, etc. They crawl. So when they crawl, they try to get food from somewhere. So this is the web crawler. They want the information and data from everywhere, wherever they can go, wherever they can get. So from email, news, image, social media, video, all crawling is done. And the web crawler is an example of intelligent agent, which is responsible for collecting the resources from the different parts. The main function of problem solving agent is to, so the main function is both of them. That is, solve the given problem and reach the goal, and then find out which sequence of action will get it to the goal state. Right? So this is the main function of problem solving agent. Problem solving agent is all about both of these. In artificial intelligence, knowledge can be represented as, so knowledge can be represented as both ways. You can also use the propositional logic, and you can also use the predicate logic. Propositional, we use and or not. Predicate, we have all, at least. So both of them, both 1 and 2 is the correct answer. For propositional logic, which statement is false? Which is false? So the sentences of this propositional logic can have answers other than true and false, and this is wrong because it has to be true and false only. It is saying that it cannot be true and false. So you will get true and false only. This is the, for example, it is Sunday today. So either it can be true or it can be false. So this is A is the false option. First order logic statements contains. So first order logic statement contains predicate and subject both. If you see here, we have an example. X is an integer. So X here is a subject and is an integer, and integer is a predicate. So we might have seen in your earlier English classes about the subject and predicate. The knowledge based agent can be defined with dash levels. So how many levels? See. So first of all, what I perceive, this is the knowledge level. Then we have what action should I take, that goes to logical level. And the third one is choosing an action and getting it executed, that is the implementation level. So the answer is 3 levels. Ways to achieve AI in real life are. Real life, how to achieve it? We need to use machine learning also and deep learning as well. So both A and B is the answer. Actually, machine learning, see, the total set is artificial intelligence. Inside this, we have a subset called machine learning, and inside this we have deep learning, and deep learning is mostly about the neural networks, etc. So these all are coming in AI, and the year-wise also progress you can see. These 2 ways to achieve AI in real life. The main task of an AI agent are AI agent. So this picture diagram I have shown you many times. This is all about perceiving, thinking, and acting on the environment. So in order to understand, you have to perceive, think, and then you have to act according to the environment. This is the main task of this AI agent which you see here. The answer is C. So this is whole cycle. This is a whole cycle. The AI agent is the rational agent. This cycle goes on. The probabilistic reasoning depends upon. See, whenever you talk about probabilistic reasoning or probability, it will give you certain value that can be between 0 and 1. So the probabilistic reasoning is used to represent certain knowledge which we are not sure about the predicates. It depends upon the estimation, the observation, and likelihood of objects. So we have different probabilistic models, right? The inference engine works on. Inference engine works on both forward chaining and backward chaining. I'm not going into the detail, but just for here, the inference engine is the component of intelligent system in artificial intelligence which applies logical rules. Basically, we are talking about the component of the intelligent system in AI. So which applies logical rules to the knowledge base to infer new information from the known facts. So the first inference engine was the part of the expert system, and now inference engine commonly proceeds in 2 mode. So this forward chaining and the backward chaining, you can just talk about 2 questions. Forward chaining is what can happen next, and the backward chaining is all about why this has happened. Which of the given statement is true for conditional probability? So conditional probability is the probability of something to happen when something has already happened. Something has already happened. So conditional probability, the answer here is C. Conditional probability has no effect or relevance on independent events. Okay. So the conditional probability is said as the probability of occurring an event when another event has already occurred. And when we are talking about independent events, these are those that are not affected by the occurrence of other events. After applying conditional probability to a given problem, we get what? When we apply the conditional probability, you are going to get the estimate values, because probability gives you certain value which is an estimate. That is the likelihood, the probability of something getting done or will happen. So this is the estimated value. You see the example also I've given. I'm not going into the detail, but here it is estimated value whenever we are talking about the conditional probability, because 0.8 means it will rain, 0.2 means it might not rain. So these are the estimates, not 100% accurate result. The best AI agent is one which. So the AI agents are there, but what is the best AI agent? So the answer here is can solve problem on its own without any human intervention. So the answer is B. See, ATM is automatic teller machine, AVM, or you can say all the places where we don't want people. These are automatic, so they have to do it. A Bayesian network gives. So Bayesian network, it is related to probability, a complete description of the domain. So you see an example here. A Bayesian network is a probabilistic graphical model that represent a set of variables and their conditional dependencies using a directed acyclic graph. So it gives a complete description of the domain. So here we have a proper graph and everything is being given. This is a complete description of the domain. Answer is C here. In Lisp, the addition of 5 plus 8 is entered as. So plus 5, 8. In Lisp, the addition plus 5, 8, the sum of two variables A and B can be entered like this, plus A and B. So as I said, Lisp is list processing. An algorithm is said as complete algorithm if. So if it gives you solution, it is complete. That is, it ends with a solution if any exists. So an algorithm is only said the complete algorithm if it ends with a solution. In computer science we have non-polynomial, polynomial, NP complete, NP hard, all these kind of things, right? But we are talking about an algorithm that is going to give you complete algorithm, that is complete solution. Which statement is valid for heuristic function? So if you remember heuristic function or heuristic way, calculate the cost of optimal path between the pair of states. So the answer is D. So heuristic, using the general knowledge, using the common sense, the judgmental part. So here you see, this is a function. So this is a function which is heuristic function is used in informed search in AI to find the most promising path in the search. So it estimates the closeness of the current state and calculates the cost of the optimal path between the pair of state. So state 1, state 2, what is the optimal path? So if you see here Hn, normally it is represented by Hn, you have to understand the whole of the equation. Which of the given element improve the performance of AI agent so that it can make better decision? Learning, because if learning is good, AI will work as humans. Artificial intelligence is all about learning. How many types of machine learning are there? So there are 3 types of major machine learning. We can divide it into supervised, unsupervised. Supervised means you already know the label, you have known the label, result also known. Unsupervised learning, nothing is known, only data is being fed. Reinforcement learning, nothing is given, the machine learns by itself, by the rewards and punishment. So these are the 3 types of machine learning: unsupervised, supervised, and reinforcement learning. The decision tree algorithm reaches its destination using. The decision tree is all about sequence of test. I'll give an example also. Sequence of test. So how does it happen? A decision tree is first of all a supervised machine learning technique. So that can be used for both classification and regression problems. So it reaches its destination using, as I said, the option is correct is sequence of test. So I'll give an example of should I accept a new job offer. Let us take the example. So you want a job. If the salary at least 50,000, you say no, we decline the offer. If it is more than 50,000, yes. Then we ask another question. Commute more than 1 hour. If it is more than 1 hour of commutation, decline. Otherwise, we take the offer. One more question. Are we getting free coffee? No, we decline the offer. Otherwise, we accept the offer. This is the decision tree algorithm. In Lisp programming, the square root is entered as. So the answer is SQRTX. SQRT standing for square root. B is the answer. Okay guys, this is all about the question answers of artificial intelligence. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.